Hi, on this video I will take you on a hike from Zell down there, the lake, to this water reservoir up here in the mountain, the Plettsaukopf Reservoir. And it's over here. And this here is the trail I took. I started here, walked to my dinner spot, and all the way along the path to the viewpoint and the end point. My dinner spot for today here in Zell, Kaproen. This is the views. Pretty beautiful. Down there is the lake Zell, and this is the town what you see. Zell in Kaproen is more over there. You can't see it over here. And also the glacier where you can ski all year. And I'm at a campsite somewhere over there. Sea camp it's called. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe. My friend with my dinner. And also I see I thought it was a small town over there because I drove over this road along the coast, the edge of the lake, and I drove in this town, but I thought it was a very small town. But you can't, when you are up the road, you can't see up the mountain, because all the houses in the mountain is in the way of your view. And now you see the perspective that it's quite a decent town. And how wrong you can be with your view. And here there is my campsite, where I'm with my camper van. And this is the upper part, I think, from Zell. And also many of these houses you can't see from off the road, because over here with this crane is, I think, the road. Yeah, and you can't see all the way up the hill. This mountain. And another one. And the lake Zell is approximately 5 kilometers long. You can't see the end over here, but and about 1.5 kilometers in width. I think the maximum width it is, because this piece over here, this over here is more narrow. And here it's wider, but you can't. Yeah, you can see it a bit on camera, but it's way more wider. And I read that it was almost 70 meters deep at the deepest point, and that was somewhere over there, I think. Because yesterday evening I was in that town and I saw a sign that it said almost 70 meters. This is the ski slope in Zell. And they let cows graze here. What I didn't know. It's very steep. I think this is the view straight. So this is the grade of the hill. And over here it's more steeper. Although you can't see it because it's a bit more like this down. And there's also way steeper. This part in the middle. This is the cow I filmed just a few minutes ago. These one earlier. This was the spot where I ate. It's raining a lot, so my phone is not working. I'm not sure if I have to take this road to go up there or this one. Because somewhere over there is a mountain lake. Yeah, if you're a beginner, I don't recommend skiing over here. Because this is very steep. I think this is like 54 gradient. Something like that. Very beautiful here. Although it's raining, it's still beautiful. A lot of cow poo here. Ski lift. Very clever mechanism. They put a rock on the gate so it's always closing. Over there I saw the mountain before, but now it's all covered in clouds. And I think it's raining heavily over there. And you can't see the top of this mountain anymore. And here in the middle is also a top. This one you can see. And this is your view of me hiking in the rain in the woods, in the mountains, Austria. Ebenberg Alm, but it's closed.
skiing season is over and summer is coming. Nice little secluded pasture. And also very steep. And almost at every corner they have benches here. Now I understand why. Because you need some little breaks to catch your breath. I'm always hesitant to drink this because I see some people drink this, but it's not coming directly out of the mountain. Or maybe it is. You can see all this mud, and it's also pretty dark. Yeah, I don't want to take a chance. I only do it with my drinking bottle with a carbon fiber that purifies the water. If you're interested in it, I will link it below which one I use, and I highly recommend it for hikes like this. If you're multiple hours, you don't have enough water with you, you can put in any kind of water in it. If you see your water source and you're like this one, what we saw over here, and then you're sure that you don't get any nasty diseases. Very steep. Now you can see it. It's a bit awkward, but it's almost to my knee, and I think that's about 40 centimeters. A very high step. This log is about 30 centimeters in diameter, and they put like 10 centimeters of concrete under it. So yeah, high steep steps. I don't know, I'm just walking for 20 minutes and it said 3 hours, and 40 minutes ago it said 3.5 hours to Smitten. So I'm not really counting on those hours, so you don't underestimate the walks, but I'm quite a good walker, but only on flats in the Netherlands. You know, it's starting to rain really hard, so I'm turning off the camera. Now I am on a pretty good road, nice and flat, to the Plettsaukopf Reservoir. And I was planning on going to the top, but my knee is really hurting, and it rains pretty hard. I'm soaked outside and inside. My sweater is all wet, so not very comfortable, although my jacket would prevent it from getting wet, but it's all sweat because it's quite warm, about 17, maybe 18 degrees, and with the steep terrain, yeah, I sweat really quickly. But now I'm not sure which way to go, so I'll find out. And also this yellow stuff or pollen from the pine trees. And you see it this time of year everywhere, on all the car and the houses. My camper van is all covered up in this stuff. And this should be a water reservoir. Hope I can climb up there. I don't know where this building is for. Maybe a pumping station. I think also for the piston bullies, because these are quite large sheds, and I saw some tracks from caterpillar tracks from piston bullies. And it looks all deserted. Because yeah, who wants to be here in the rain? Me. Oh, and some guy on an ATV. I think the manager of this place. Here you see the ATV. Quite a nice house on top. We'll walk around this lake and then go back down again. I think this lake is for pumping up the water for the snow cannons in the winter, and in the summer they fill it up. I think, yeah, normally you would expect that over here. I think it will work, but the line is empty. quite cool for kids. A water hose. Pretty cool playground. Kids can pull up water and it goes down to here into the lake. I won't show all the crossing because we have 10% battery left. Nice little view of this mountain town in a mountain. And I think over here is the top of the mountain. I wanted to go, but the sign says 2.5 hours more. And that's raining quite a lot, and don't want to go there. I don't know the name of this village, but somewhere over here is the end of the lake, Zell. So Kaproen needs to be somewhere over there or there. As you can see, it's really cloudy, and over here earlier in the video you saw the mountain over there, but now maybe only the contours. This here, and it's all covered up in clouds. Well, here you have the lake, Zell. It's the end. Zell is down here, but you can't see it now. This is the other town. And over here, there is the glacier, or maybe there, I don't know. Yeah, I think there, because I look from my campsite, I look straight to it, and that's over there. Yeah, it's quite peaceful over here. The water hose is working. I had to be more patient. I see this worker have some fun with it. I'm not really sure how high this is, but I will look it up and show it on the screen. I know that is the highest point over there. There's a restaurant, and that was 1960 meters, and way up there is another mountain that was 2000 meters. So I think this will be 18, 16, I don't know. And now I'm going back to Zell. Or maybe try out this water hose, because the guys left and I want to really try it. It works. Feeling like a kid again. And also I like this cool little boat. In Austria they're very child friendly, and I really like that. Pretty cool for kids. Like to build something like this once for my kids. It's very slippery here. I fell down here, you see. I slide down here because it rained, and it's pretty slippy. Look at my hands. It's all covered in mud, but luckily I don't have anything. So, yeah. Avoid slippery slopes and roots because they are very wet and slippery. Now I clean myself with white webs. And now I'm almost down again. It luckily cleared up. You can see the mountains again. This mountain, you can see this one. It drips a little bit, but yeah, can't have a name. Almost at Zell on Zee. Here is the end of the slope, normally in the winter. The cable cars or gondolas, I don't know, up the mountain. All the way up where I wanted to go, but didn't went. And a little bit further is the chairlift. And that's where I parked my bike. Because over here I couldn't find a way up the hill because there were all gates, and here this was all closed, so it was a bit confusing where the hiking road was. So I went to the other chairlift, and there I could easily go up the mountain. Little tunnel on the ski slope normally in winter. I almost tripped again. And there is the beginning of the chairlift. There's where I parked my bike. I hiked up this field. I hope it's not really slippery, because wet grass can also be slippery. Yeah, now this thing will take you in a few minutes up the mountain for what I did in 1.5 hours. And here I parked my bike, and yeah, because of the rain My bike is now nice and clean. And I got myself a little ice cream. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more future videos. Hit that notification bell. And thanks for watching.